probably want proof as to how I can identify that we're all gods and goddesses from the past. Ultimately, I can do this through Taylor Swift, the most high profile musician in the West and the world, really. And it's because she's actually Persephone, an ancient goddess, and her life is a complete paradigm of that. And she ultimately is Eve, and everything is the same. Her lovers, and you'll find that her family and father and mother, they're not always her mother and father in a previous life. They're all in that relationship, but ultimately, if you don't believe that Christianity is the word of God, but it is revealing a higher truth through Jesus Christ, that we cannot enter into heaven, and that without him, and that your lives will repeat if you do not follow his word and read the Bible and discover for yourself. We all know that revelation will happen no matter what. We all know through a series of films and interlude through physics and time travel that even though none of us has time traveled, that there are in fact paradoxes that exist. But I urge you to look up that ancient goddess and how she represents Eve and how it relates to Adam through her mise en pan. And you will find so many references throughout all the 7 religions if you go and look. Ultimately, all of mankind is free through Jesus Christ. And even though we have been sinners in the past, some of us have been more benevolent than others, even though we were fallen angels. This is not a new theory. This has been hypothesized before. There are millions and millions upon millions and millions of angels that fell. And some of them were demigods, some of them they were brought here, they were human consorts, lovers and relations. Stephen Fry thinks it's a myth. He calls it mythos in his books. But the ancient world didn't lie. You can't have it any other way. Even in secular circles, they have discovered this. The main scientists of this world are not religious. They are secular. They are mainly atheists, even though they do believe in higher powers. Ultimately, the strange weirdness of it all is that you can find it through my own research on. I've read books, I've looked poems. I don't know how else to represent it, but you can just watch these movies, of which Hollywood is famous for revealing the hidden all the time. You're not watching, this is not new, that there are other alternative media stations that are saying, when you're watching science fiction, you're watching a metaphor of what's real. That's why you get a chill down your spine, because you are watching reality, and it can be revealed through her.